Oh, this is a little more promising.
Yeah, and obviously not going to develop.
That's correct.
You said they are marketing it for a developer?
I would say so at the price, and putting this infrastructure in.
Clearing.
Yeah, no, she's just like, we're still doing some clearing, especially down by the pond, and she said, if there's anything that your clients would need cleared, you just let me know.
Got it. Oh, no, please don't be rude. Okay. Yeah, because I'm imagining they're trying to clear out places where you could potentially put houses. Like some of the more usable land.
It looks like there's another road that goes up and around. It probably goes to that flat spot on top.
Okay.
So we'll see where this ends up.
Yeah, this is a nice
As much as I like drifting through the woods with you two, it'd be nice if there's a road.
Don't get lazy on this, Joshua. Come on now.
I'll be in the car with my feet up.
Well, we could have taken the car. Didn't you get a gate code?
I didn't even look. Did it have a lock on it?
Yeah. I don't know. So there's the old house.
Oh, that's the house.
Is that the one they were talking about being split off? I didn't look at the...
There's one down, a little further down.
Yeah.
That's the GPS coordinates I put in, babe, is that little house.
That house? Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we have.
There's this little driveway. Anyway. I like the land so far.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a pretty major road.
That's fine though. I mean, I'm not totally deterred by that because it's gonna go back. And it'd be nice to be convenient.
Yep.
Especially if we choose to build a business out of it later down the road like we would like.
Owls are cool.
Owls are cool. Yes. Until they steal your chickens.
Right. Owls big chicken eaters?
I think they'll get the babies.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll get the big ones. I'm curious. Well, you could stock your ponds. Because I'd want to stock my ponds, but then I'd just be feeding the wildlife.
Yeah.
Because I don't like fish. I would just stock it for the bug management.
Right.
And the algae growth and all of that.
There's one right there. Does that look like an owl box?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's up there? Is that just... We didn't go up there.
No. You can see the property line.
Oh, that's the...
the end of it.
It goes from that to the middle of that and then down.
Okay. The smell in there was like something is dead or left in the refrigerator and the electricity hasn't been turned on. Looks like it's definitely got electricity that runs to it. Right next to the house, as you can see, it goes up a pretty steep embankment. There's some soft dirt. So these ponds are fed by the creek, it seems like. There's a culvert that runs under. Oh, actually, I might be the opposite. It must be spring-fed ponds that are draining out and down here. Interesting. And it looks like this potentially would all fill up and could be another pond. So it's much lower than the rest of the other ponds. And there's the house back there you can see that we just looked at. It flows down past these ropes and goes all the way down and around the hillside to the right along the road. Seems like taking a picture.
Yep. There's a road over here. There's a road to our right. It probably.
Yeah, so that it looks like it kind of juts in right here and then goes back down that little valley right there.
Yeah.
Kinsley, stop. Kinsley, come here.
I think I tied it so we can untie those.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, but
Lloyd found some yummies.
oh, good. So far, this is all nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nice home site.
Yeah,
What was that?
nice home
Nice
site.
home site. But there's that other little logging road that goes up there. We can take that up when we get back and see if that curls around.
Sure.
But I'm guessing the rest of this just goes to the ridgeline.
I don't think this actually goes all the way to the top of the ridgeline. I think it cuts a few hundred feet from it. And it's
Yeah, you're
pretty-
right.
It's a pretty straight line across.
Well, there is access to it too from that road
Oh,
up top.
interesting. Okay. Got firewood. Oh, Floyd found the street. No, that's Kinsley. Kinsley, come on, girl.
That deer poop?
Yeah,
Who knows?
most likely.
I saw when I got out, I saw a bunch of deer running up through the woods there. I'm sure they love this.
They do. They absolutely.
How close are we to the border on? How close over here are we to the border?
Pretty close. Probably right at the bottom of that ravine right there. 50 feet.
Okay. I saw this cool little barn down there.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Well, that's 70 acres.
How much is this one?
30.
30.
You're also asking about
Yeah.
so we can either go up in the woods, off the trail, or go back down and up the other logging road we saw.
Yeah, I think the logging road's probably the best route.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious what this does.
Yeah.
I don't see if there's anything over there that.
Looks like there's several different springs and runoffs, and they've done a nice job navigating the water underneath the road. They've put quite a bit of work into the infrastructure of the driveway, which is nice, and it goes up to a really pretty potential home site. And you've got this nice runoff from the spring that goes along the side of the road on both sides. You can see it here on the right hand side. And then as we get to where it comes through over here, got a nice spring and small creek that comes through, and they've done a nice culvert under the road to where it's going to continue over here on this side and come back out. That's really cool. There's 2 ponds down here at the bottom, and then there's an old home that is in the woods here.
Lots of little streams. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, you got about 15 usable acres here now.
Here's another. Oh, I see. This is the power line.
Yeah.
That's why it's good. That's a climb. Look at that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, not it.
No, we're not doing that.
There's actually a little piece about halfway up that juts over there, maybe an acre on the other side of the power lines. Otherwise, the power lines are the boundary. Yeah, it says 12 to 14 acres of rolling.
To flat.
Rolling to flat.
Rolling to flat.
So we just walk on
Which
the
is
flat.
I mean, I guess rolling to flat is what you'd call that, but
Yeah.
Is that 13 acres? Maybe?
yeah, probably. Maybe not. Yeah, you're right. It seems more like about 8 acres, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it laid really nice down there.
Yeah. If the whole thing was like that, it would be nice.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I really like that part down there. But then when you get up here, the road's even louder.
Yeah. Well, that's that bowl effect.
Kinda brings it back to you. Yeah. We're such fun company.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this?
Should we prove to our viewers that you actually like us and you
Yeah.
want to go walking with us?
I want to go walking with you guys.
Okay.
Yes. 30 acres minus 2, 28 acres for $300,000.
Yes. So what I liked about the property was the way, like, it had good infrastructure. It had a good road, graveled road.
Mhm.
It was nicely done. They did really good with the water management.
Yes.
And you could tell they were thoughtful about where they cut out ravines, I guess, for the water to flow down the hills. So there was probably about 8 to 10 acres that I really liked.
Mhm.
I thought 8 to 10 acres was great.
Mhm.
There was about what,
20.
10 to 12 acres or so.
Well, it was 28. So it would be 20 acres of questionable.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, it went up the slope, up the hill, but it kind of gradually went up the hill. There were, except for where the power lines are, that went wow,
Yeah, that
up
went
the hill.
straight up
Yeah.
the hill.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, it was on that really busy
Well-
highway.
and that's a pro and a con. One,
True. I mean,
it
yes.
wasn't like hard to get, like it was accessible.
Yeah, between two really nice towns.
Yep. So that was
Location was nice.
location
but
was
I
good.
didn't like being on that road.
correct.
It was a little bit too busy of a road for me.
Okay. Yeah. So it was not. It felt private, which was great,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't feel peaceful or calm
Mm-hmm.
or quiet.
Yeah.
Or any of those things that you would feel when you have a private property. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The house looked like it was in good condition. The structure of it,
Yeah, the video showed that the rafters and stuff
Yeah.
looked really good. The trusses looked really
Whew.
good. And,
it was not pleasant to be inside. Well, I wasn't able to get.
yeah, you opened the door and you were like, "Whoa, what does that smell?"
Yeah, it smelled like they left food in the refrigerator and then turned off the electricity and closed everything up and then sat through a summer. It's kind of what it smelled like.
Yuck.
It was rough. So any other?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, it had 2 nice ponds,
Yeah, had the ponds,
nice springs.
the springs.
Mm-hmm.
It was very nice. It was a very nice property.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not quite.
yeah, we're running into this where it's either cheap-ish and it's unusable completely,
Mm-hmm.
or it's $10,000 to $15,000 per acre,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just so much money. It's
Yeah. So
yep.
I just don't. I think it had. If it was the 8 to 10, if everything laid similar to that 8 to 10 acres, it would be a contender.
Mhm. Even on that road, it didn't bother you.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Like, because we weren't able to get to the back part of it, because I think it wouldn't have been as loud if it wouldn't have been with the hills behind it, because it kind of...
Like if it would have gone downhill instead of uphill?
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, if you could have gone down into it more, so if you would have had 20 acres and been able to get away from the road a little bit more, maybe it wouldn't have been as loud. Because I'm okay with the animals and stuff, you know, if it's a little noisier there. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. On to the next.
On and on.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.